Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're doing to prepare for the side effects of Hurricane Ian. Now, we're in the western portion of North Carolina. We're actually a little bit west even of Charlotte. So you're probably thinking you're really not going to be affected by the hurricane, but in reality, we're forecasted to get a couple of inches of rain possibly and heavy downpours at times. If you've been following along on the channel, you know this area behind me we just planted with grass, and as you can see, there's a little bit of a hill, and we need to secure that for the possibility of the heavy rains. So I'm going to show you guys today what we're going to do to secure this and hopefully minimize the erosion that could be caused by the heavy rains from Hurricane Ian. So several days ago, we worked this ground down, planted grass seed, and put some straw down. And what I'm worried about with the possibility of heavy rains is getting some erosion from this hillside with the loose topsoil. Now, we've done a little bit of watering to try to melt that loose topsoil back down and hold it on the hillside, but I don't think that's going to be enough. If we get several inches of rain in a couple of days, all this hillside here could have all been for naught, and grass seed is expensive, so we want to try to preserve as much as we can. So what we did is I ordered some garden netting off of Amazon. This stuff is technically meant to put over shrubs and trees and stuff to keep birds and animals off of your plants. And it's relatively inexpensive when you compare it to the normal erosion control netting that you can find online. That stuff is really, really expensive. And I think this was like 20 bucks for a 13-foot by 82-foot net. And the erosion control stuff, man, some of it was upwards of 60 bucks for a 4-foot by 100-foot roll. So for square footage, this gets you a lot more. This is Rulan garden netting, protective netting for fruit and vegetables. We're going to try it on this hillside. Since we already have the straw down, we're going to put this right over top the straw to help hold the soil and hopefully the grass seed onto the hillside. To hold the netting on, we went to Tractor Supply, bought these landscaping pins. They're just some oversized staples that we're going to push in the ground to help hold that netting in, which will hopefully hold the straw, which will hold the dirt and the seed on the hillside. So let's get to it. We're gonna see how this netting works. We've covered everything. Stakes, between stakes and zip ties to put the pieces together. That's where we're at with things. We'll see how this works if we get some heavy rain off the hurricane this weekend. We have a little bit of erosion control netting left. That's from my neighbor. Again, he had some extra, brought it down. He got it from Department of Transportation. So we're gonna go ahead, put that up top and hope that stops the fast water flow. I did notice you have to be careful with this stuff. Don't pull it too hard. It's like fish line, so you can break it. But we have it down. Some spots where it's up above, where it's pulled tight, I had to put a stake in to hold it down. But time will tell. We'll see what happens.